Alright, today we are cooking one of the top 3 in the Holy Grail, the Holy Trinity of barbecue. You're doing the Boston butt, or the pork shoulder. Number 1, you got your brisket. Number 2, you got your pork ribs. Number 3, you got your pulled pork. Definitely the top 3 in the Holy Grail. Let's get this open. It is a 9.6 pounder. In the midst of a beef shortage, I found this a couple weeks ago. $20 off. Normally $28.88. Costs $9.56. That's a lot of meat at this price. Let's get this thing open. Pretty good looking pork butt. Not much I'm gonna have to do with this thing. I don't see any place where I'm gonna need to really trim off anything. Pretty good. Let's get this thing coated. Alright, as I said, we're doing the Mississippi grind. We'll give it a pretty good layer. I mean, really, these things are pretty simple to do. Get our coat of rub on. And actually, you know what? I'm going to do this on the bottom, and then on the top we're going to do the binder with the mustard. It looks like it's sticking pretty good though. Alright, let's get our mustard out. Should we go with the Dijon or just the yellow French? Well, since of course it doesn't make much of a difference, we're going to go with the yellow French. Get this flipped over with one hand. You just got to find the right end to do it with. Alright, let's get this binder on. This is one big cut of meat. Probably going to take, they say a pound an hour. I'm guessing it's going to take a good 10 hours to cook today. Got it all finished up. Alright, we're going to get this top all sprinkled up. And as it's a big cut of meat, I ain't going to be shy. This thing gets all purdied up. Swine life. This is the 3rd cook I've used swine life on. Did some wings last night. Spectacular. And did pork chops last week, and man, did they turn out good. I'm really impressed with swine life. This is a good rub. Check out his channel. Check out his videos. I'm just doing what he tried to teach me here. Alright, get all over on the back side. Stuck pretty well. Gonna leave this fat on down here at the bottom for the protection, so we'll cook it fat side down. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good. Alright, we're gonna let that sit maybe 10-15 minutes while we fire up the grill. Alright, we're going Traeger Silverton. Let's get this fired up. Got the old controller. We're going to get it going to smoke. Let this go smoke for 3 minutes or 4 till it kind of gets cranking, and then we'll crank it up to 250. Alright, so as I said before, this is a pretty long cook. Probably an hour a pound. So get prepared to wait a little bit. Be very patient. Really, that's all you need in this type of cook is patience. So first couple hours, we'll get the pork butt on. We're just building the bark, just getting it cooking. We don't need to worry about temperature. After 3, 4, 5 hours, we'll take a look, put in a monitor, and then get it up to about 160. Start the wrap for the tenderness portion of the cook. So 2 sections of this cook today. All right, let's get this on. Put it right in the middle of the rack. We're going to turn it around this way. Got that upper grill grates a bit in the way, but I think that's going to work right there. All right, we get this down. Time to wait. All right, it's the 3-hour mark. We're going to take a look. We're gonna go ahead and we'll put in our probe from Tenergy. and then we'll start monitoring this sucker. All right. Oh, looking good. Let's hone in on that. We got a pretty good looking bark going. All right, let's check the temp. Got it in about right at the middle, and it is at 61 degrees. All right, we got a long way to go, folks. Long way to go. Patience, though, is what we're going for here. All right, we've hit 160. It's time to wrap. Oh, look at that. Let's take a look. Use our rack like we've intended. All right. Well, it's looking real good. Pretty happy with this. Bark's built up nicely. Nothing's coming off. All right. Let's see how hot this is. Get that juice flowing. Pull that from underneath. Yeah, baby. Always awkward. I find it awkward trying to get all this done here. I don't know about you guys. So I'm just gonna go with it as it is. The awkwardness of the situation. Got a little breeze blowing, it's real nice out. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get this back in, wrap around it, and get our top layer of foil on here. All right, so we got it back on. We got everything closed up. And we're gonna go to 195. And we'll see how many hours it takes. So let's see, originally we got that on about 10:45. It is now 3:30, so 1:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. So it from about 60 degrees to 160, it took us 5 hours. So we'll see how many hours it takes us to go the next 35 degrees. I'm gonna go for a walk. Been enjoying the beautiful day. All right, check y'all in a bit. All right, folks, we have hit 196. All right, we're gonna take a final peek, see if we're done. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we got some juice. Oh, that Thermopin goes straight in there. We got 199, 195. Looking good. We're done. We got juice running out the sides here. Do this without burning ourselves, which for me is usually where all the excitement comes in. Oh yeah. Let's go rest it. All right, we've let it rest an hour. Dying to see what this looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and wear some gloves because even though it's set out an hour, this thing gets pretty hot. Wow. Just check this out. Check out this bone. Bone just comes right out. Let's just pull that pork off right there. Nice. All right, so we're gonna do our best to contain this and grab this juice so that we have it later. All right, we're just gonna pull this pork butt out. Let some of the rest of this residue drop out. Look at that bark right there. I think this turned out better than I even thought it would. Okay, this is called Huge Mess, folks. And I'm bound and determined to make one as usual. Drop in the juice. Okay, I think this has turned out spectacular. Now for the taste test. Let's try this. Let's try a little bit of this bark. Thumbs up, folks. So all we do now is we've got a couple of pullers. My buddy Eddie got these for me. We can just get to work. All right, thanks, folks, and enjoy. Make sure you spread some barbecue love to your neighbors, because we're all jonesing for some barbecue. Let's get these out the way. Oh. All right, back in business. I don't have enough hands for everything.
I was trying to find you.
Oh, I'm videoing.